Okay, Parker Trash here. Due to the fact that there is a hurricane coming to the Gulf and they'd have to evacuate everybody, if it does in fact come into the Gulf, they had to evacuate everybody. Well, all the non-essential people. And since I'm at home, that lets you know what they think of me. So anyway, right here we've got Leader Class Brawl. I just filmed it like 2 minutes ago from Robot to Tank mode, which is much harder than Tank to Robot. But some sort of way I ended up with the table way over here and nothing was in shot whatsoever. So, here we go. First off, his sounds. If you turn this upper turret to the left, you get the machine gun sounds. And it'll keep going as long as you leave it there. Turn it this way, and you get the grenades. And his final sound is his main cannon. And all you gotta do is just pull this back, and that fires. But anyway, it's very sensitive. I mean, just tapping it with your pinky is enough to set it off. Not a whole lot to say. In the Deluxe Toy, it looked like his feet became like some fuel pods or something. In this one right here, it looks more to me like it's some sort of mine dispenser, like they'd have 4 of them stacked up next to this, on this foot, 4 of them stacked up on this side, and it'd just be a drop off mines as you're retreating. But that's just a guess, you know, just something different. Not a whole lot else to say. The turrets can rotate all the way back, but they can't pass past that point. Like, it'll come back and it'll stop right there, and then it'll come all the way back and stop right here again. That's because of the wires coming through it. They have some internal stops. And the same thing on the main cannon. The main turret, I mean. Actually, that one, it feels like that's all it's got right there. It doesn't even go a full 360 degrees. It's only about, I guess, 300. And that's all I've really got to say about the tank mode. You can kind of adjust these a little bit. Like right now, they're about 1/4 of an inch off the deck. You can get them to where they'd be touching the table. And that's about it. Now, let's go ahead and get into the transformation. To start it, these little gray headlight looking deals, what you're going to do is just push that back, and everything switches back to the side of the vehicle. And let's just see it from the side right here. Very nice. I like that a lot. All the other figures, the leader classes, their automorphs that I'm thinking of right now, it was more like as you're turning this, it's gonna do this. This right here is pretty much just automatic. Just hit that and it does something. And I like that. This figure, I mentioned it's hard to get back into tank mode, and that's because the arms end up inside the legs whenever you transform them, and there's only one way it can fit back into the legs. When you're looking at him from underneath right here, you have to be able to see the copper on his shoulders, or you won't be able to line it up. And then his weapons end up down here in his calf. So let's just go ahead and turn this up, and I just want to point this out while we're talking about this. They have some molded in weapons underneath here. They have like ammunition, a bunch of big shells going to the cannon. They have on this side like some ammo belts that I'm guessing would be going to the weapons on the upper turret. And just a real good job. I mean, there is nowhere on this figure that there is something that is just flat. There is molded in detail every single inch of them, except for on the inside of the armor right here on the treads. That's the only part that doesn't look like it was sculpted to look like something. Very sensitive. So anyway, we've already got this off to the side. We're going to take this and turn it around. The gray pegs into this part, and then after we take and turn this to the let's get this out of the way. Just pull his arm out of the way for a second, just to get that out of the way. This is going to take and fold in on itself, and it clips in together right there. Right there, it folds in a little bit further than it was when it was the tank treads, and that clips in. So everything except for this outer spring-loaded one is held in place real tight. It doesn't flop or round or anything. This right here, at this point you can just pull the other arm out of here, fold this down, and just leave that alone for now. Take and do just like you did on the other side, folding everything into place. And you gotta bear with me a little bit. I've been up quite a while today. I always sleep bad on the day before crew change because I worry about not waking up, being late, and losing my job. And then right now, because of the fact that I'm still getting paid at home because they sent me home, I have to stay by the phone. And luckily I have a cell phone, but it doesn't always work everywhere because they're going to call me, I believe, twice. And if I don't answer the phone in those 2 phone calls, I need to look for another job, because whenever they're paying me right now to be available to come to work, which is fun. And I'm talking and doing